What are you doing here?
Buying you a drink.
On-screen romance often leads to real-life sparks. Co-stars dating is not unusual, but we're pretty sure you've forgotten about some of these celebrity couples. Today we'll be looking at former on-screen pairs that took a romantic turn when the cameras weren't rolling. Which couple would you have liked to see stay together? Let us know in the comments.
Number 10, Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. The breakup.
Hey, you want to go get a drink?
No, I'm with somebody, sorry.
Guy with the tucked-in shirt and the visor?
Following Jennifer Aniston's very public divorce from Brad Pitt in 2005, the Friends star found herself in the middle of a media frenzy. Her every move became the topic of conversation, so it's not surprising that when she signed up to star in the rom-com The Breakup with Vince Vaughn, that rumours swirled.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay, me too.
Okay.
To where? On an ice-breaking first date?
No.
Although the pair denied their romance, they were seen out and about together in Chicago and at events like the French Open. In late 2006, the duo split, but a couple of years later, Aniston opened up to Vogue, where she credited Vaughn with bringing her back to life after her divorce.
Anytime you want. It'll be on the house. Come on by.
Well, I will then.
I hope you do.
Number 9, Kirsten Dunst and Toby Maguire. Spider-Man.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
Nice to have a fan.
In 2001, Kirsten Dunst and Toby Maguire were cast in one of the hottest blockbusters of the decade. While playing the iconic couple of Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker, it didn't take long for their on-screen romance to become a real-life thing.
Kirsten Dunst, while she wasn't incredibly beautiful, she played the role really good.
She did.
She was great. I think she's terribly attractive.
The two gushed about one another in interviews, but kept the details of their romance pretty private otherwise. Only about a year into dating, however, they broke things off in 2002. They thankfully did return to a professional relationship, as evidenced by the 2 Spider-Man sequels they starred in together.
Tell me you love me.
I love you.
Number 8, Hayden Panettiere and Milo Ventimiglia. Heroes. NBC's Heroes was one of the must-watch television series of the 2000s. The show received a lot of attention, thrusting 2 of their biggest stars, Hayden Panettiere and Milo Ventimiglia, further into the spotlight.
You know, between you and me, she's nothing special. Just your average teenage girl.
She rushed into a fire and saved the man's life. Sounds kind of special to me.
Thanks to what many perceived as on-screen chemistry, the rumour mill started turning, with fans speculating whether there was something between them. Turns out they were correct, and Panettiere and Ventimiglia were an item.
You're not alone, Claire. Right? You coming?
For 2 years, the pair dated despite the fact that there was a significant 11-year age gap between them. Considering that this relationship came about when Panettiere was just 18, it was probably for the best that these two parted ways.
When I met you, I finally felt like I was part of something.
It's funny. I felt the same thing when I met you.
Number 7, Jennifer Lawrence and Nicholas Holt. X-Men First Class.
You have the most incredible cellular structure I've ever seen.
Jennifer Lawrence and Nicholas Holt's romance sounds like it was a good time. After meeting on the set of 2011's X-Men First Class, the superhero couple kept things fresh during their relationship by prioritizing having fun.
Ta-da!
You're amazing.
Really?
Lawrence said in interviews to publications like Elle magazine that Holt made her laugh harder than anybody, and that they enjoyed the simple things in life, like snacking on junk food together. It was rumoured that in 2013 that the pair split before getting back together a short time after. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and the X-Men stars officially became exes a few months afterwards.
You should get some rest. Glad you're home.
Number 6, Zoe Saldana and Bradley Cooper. The Words.
You really think my eyes are beautiful?
I think your eyes are beautiful, yes.
If you didn't forget that Zoe Saldana and Bradley Cooper were a thing in the 2010s, we certainly did. In the film The Words, the two actors played a couple on screen, and then let art imitate life by becoming a couple IRL.
My parents are very excited, and they love you very much.
Are you excited?
Not too much is known about their time together, due to the fact that they kept things pretty hush-hush. What we do know is that they were together for only a year before they chose to break it off and move on to new relationships. We wonder if things ever got awkward at Guardians of the Galaxy events.
He called me vermin! She called me rodent!
Number 5, Sandra Bullock and Matthew McConaughey. A Time to Kill.
I think it's time you let me take you out to breakfast. Lunch.
Bonded by the success of their drama A Time to Kill, Sandra Bullock and Matthew McConaughey went from co-stars to friends to a couple in the mid-90s. For 2 years, the future Academy Award winners shared a very private and quiet romance.
How do you know all this?
Well, I'm an excellent researcher.
Although they did not work out in the long run, Bullock has publicly stated that she believes the two will always remain close. McConaughey has also confirmed that the two are still friends, and continues to speak highly of the actress, which is heartwarming for fans of this iconic 90s duo to hear.
She's so irresistible.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're around her.
Yeah. She's one of a kind.
Number 4, Liv Tyler and Joaquin Phoenix. Inventing the Abbotts.
You want to ride?
Nope.
You can drive.
I don't have my license yet.
I don't care.
Early on in their careers, Liv Tyler and Joaquin Phoenix were cast in the 1997 film Inventing the Abbotts, where they quickly developed an affection for one another. Keeping things under wraps, the two began a super secret on-set romance that continued to develop even after the picture was complete.
People should do and say exactly what they feel or think and not try to hide things.
Okay.
It was in 1999 that the couple would split, with the reason that, despite having love for each other, they were no longer growing together. Years later, Tyler would describe Phoenix as her first love, and say that his siblings still felt like family to her.
You always loved me no matter what I did, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I love you. No matter what. It's the best kind of love, you know?
Number 3, Penelope Cruz and Tom Cruise. Vanilla Sky.
How much for?
One kiss. That smile is going to be the end of me.
Although they met while co-starring in the Cameron Crowe movie Vanilla Sky, Penelope Cruz and Tom Cruise waited until filming wrapped to start any sort of romantic relationship. It began months after the Mission Impossible star and his second wife, Nicole Kidman, announced their divorce. Cruz and Cruz were together until 2004, when they reportedly reached a mutual decision to part ways.
Good morning. It's time for you to wake up.
Despite being exes, the Oscar-winning actress has publicly shared kind words about her former BF, and they have been spotted running into each other at social functions. It's a shame this one didn't work out, if for no other reasons than their last names sounding so similar.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Idea. Let's start over.
Number 2, Helen Mirren and Liam Neeson. Excalibur.
I decree that at sunrise 2 days from now, the champions will meet, and the truth shall be known.
In the early 1980s, Liam Neeson made his blockbuster film debut in the action-packed Excalibur. Not only that, but it was also where he met his future girlfriend, Helen Mirren.
Are you worthy?
I am. I am.
Infatuated from the get-go, Neeson pursued a relationship with the future Oscar winner. She helped him build his budding career, and the pair remained together between 1980 and 1985.
Remember what I told you about them.
Eventually, the plights of show business pulled them apart. Mirren opened up about their split, citing the challenges of her fame and his up-and-coming status as the reason for the end of their courtship. However, the two have remained on good terms, and have even made televised appearances together in recent years.
She walked from like 100 yards away, dressed as Morgana Le Fay.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Jennifer Grey and Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Let's just forget that this couple ever played siblings.
Thank you, Mr. Rooney, for driving him home. Now, I want you to go upstairs and get in bed.
Diane Keaton and Al Pacino, The Godfather. this is one couple we couldn't refuse.
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, just you.
Dev Patel and Freda Pinto, Slumdog Millionaire. It is written that these two would fall in love.
I knew you'd be watching.
I thought we'd meet again only in death.
Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner, Valentine's Day. These two shared much more than their first names.
So how do you two feel about each other this Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, I totally love him.
And I'm crazy about...
Number 1, Sebastian Stan and Leighton Misa, Gossip Girl.
Hello, beautiful.
Carter.
Featuring a young cast of fresh faces, the show spurred a lot of gossip on its own thanks to its on-set relationships. One of those couplings was Sebastian Stan and Leighton Misa.
What are you doing with this insect?
Having the time of my life. Thank you very much.
For 2 years, between 2008 and 2010, the future Marvel star and How I Met Your Father actress were frequently seen out and about, and were even photographed packing on the PDA at sporting events. Eventually, things fizzled out between the pair. Misa moved on and married another teen icon, actor Adam Brody, while Stan is single but keeping the gossip train running with his rumoured romances.
Everyone was talking about it. Gossip Girl even had a dedicated Carter Bazin map on Spotted.
Which couple would you have liked to see stay together? Let us know in the comments.
I never knew that. You've never told me that before. That's amazing.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.